Dinner time. It's the end of the day, and as I have done thousands of times before, it's time to make dinner. It's a thankless thing, being a mother. You love someone so dearly and so deeply that you make a child that's part of you and part of a man you love. Or loved. Loving someone is work, just as getting up in the morning is work. No one tells you that just like getting up in the morning, it's something you have to do every day. There will be days where you hate that person you so deeply love. And the next morning, you find a way to love them all over again. To be loved is to be known. And to be known is to have your life written in someone else's autobiography. Not a footnote or a mention, but a chapter or a whole novel. Being a mother has taken years off my life. The pressure of raising a child when there's no book to guide me. No one who can tell me how on earth I make someone into a good person, a part of society. My son is now 24 years old and his favourite meal is spaghetti bolognese. Yet in my mind I know all of his favourites. As he grows and changes, so do his favourite foods. And I know the recipe to every one by heart. There's something strange about raising a child. You don't love them immediately. It's something that falls and rises like faraway mountains, and at all points in time through the fog, you can't quite tell where the peaks and valleys are. All you know is there is a consistent, deep truth that your child is loved, is amazing, and capable of anything in the world. I raised my son knowing that no matter what he did, I'd be happy. Just happy to witness it. His father, my husband, died 8 years ago this autumn. It was hard for the both of us. The man who would lift the world for me and my son could barely lift his fork to his mouth in the end. He was wonderful, hard-headed and spiteful, but that was why I loved him. We would argue almost constantly about the most inconsequential things. Who should drive? What should we have for dinner? It's strange now, but I miss his delightful nagging. The house feels so quiet without our bickering. We both knew our arguments meant nothing. After you've known someone for so long that you could mark out all their freckles with your eyes closed, there isn't much to talk about. So we found bickering gave us something in the monotonous days to laugh about. Dan misses him most. As his mother, it was my job to be the bad guy, and therefore after losing his partner in crime, he's never really been the same young boy I remember. It's like he grew up overnight. My sweet, young, smiley boy, he disappeared into adulthood. He asked me about finance and jobs. He wanted to move out. It all came so sudden. My identity as his mother was ending, and after losing my husband, I felt I was losing my son too. It was a dark time for us both. I still cry about him. Every time the wind blows a little too cold outside, I suddenly remember he isn't there to giggle at me in freezing weather or give me his coat. Making dinner is making a life. Making love, making a son. It's all the monotonous things we take for granted but are a part of our lives. I had my son for me and I love him. Yet it's strange how us mothers create something we know will inevitably leave us. The older I get, the more I realise he's not just my son anymore. He belongs to the world. Long gone are the days he would beg to hold my hand as we walked down the path. The days he'd stare up at me in wonder when I told him stories. The world has him now, and it's hard to let go. But he's not a boy anymore. He's a man, and the world will witness him.